Firstly, my criteria would be the methodology that the college uses to impart education, and I found the case-based methodology one of the best. Secondly, the placements which I found were really good at NMIMS, and Mumbai being the financial hub and me being a local, I found that NMIMS would be the perfect choice for an MBA.
One thing was the rankings, one criteria. Then another criteria was how well it is known in our own country, where it stands. And another thing was accreditation part, what accreditations the college has worldwide. Another reason being about the return on investments part. So you get good placements in the college, and when one spends a good sum of money in the MBA institute, he wants to get placed in a proper institution so that he is able to recover all the expenses bit.
B school, anybody you ask, it's the usual answer. First was obviously placements. Now it's not just placements, it's also your return on investment. So NM did fall on the slightly steeper side when I went through it that way, but in fact I really considered, I'd thought about it twice because of the steep tuition fees, but I'd spoken to a lot of people who studied in IIMs and who studied in other B schools, and they gave me really good feedback regarding the faculty and the placements. And in fact, after coming here, I realized it's even better than what I had anticipated prior to joining. So definitely placements first. Second, as I said, ROI. And third, it's general feedback from students who have done their MBA before this.
For shortlisting B schools, the most important criteria for me was the kind of placements that it offers, because that is ultimately what any student who wants to do an MBA comes for. And NMIMS, being in the top 10 B schools, offers that in terms of the kind of packages, the kind of companies and the kind of profiles that come on campus for placements. And I think that was the most important criteria, as well as the city and the location where it was located.
It was the entrances initially. I gave those exams, and then I had to decide only between the ones I managed to clear. So among those, I went with reputation and placement.
As far as I remember, I applied for 10 B schools. I got shortlisted for 4 of them, and the criteria was location, placements, the fee structure, and hostel facility. These were primarily the 4 major factors that I took into consideration. Placement was top of them. Apart from that, the fee structure as well.
So the first criteria was peer learning that we get here. So people come from diverse backgrounds, and that helps because someone is from the hospitality management, someone is a doctor, someone comes from a commerce background, some is a stats honor. So the different exposure we get, and the variable work-ex also helps, like freshers bring in new ideas, whereas work-ex people give relevant experiences as an example. And overall the culture is here that we get to learn from each other.
I was looking at a good brand name. I was looking at the ranks. Ranks not being the only influencing factor, but it obviously helps a lot in the recognition and the placements that you get in the future. Also, I was looking at the city because I wanted something close to, I wanted something one of the metropolitan cities. So that really eased up my choices. Also, lastly, I really like the entry procedure, like the admission tests. Now, the one thing about other B schools is that you have to go through CAT, and CAT only gives you one opportunity to crack it, while NMAT gives you 3 opportunities. So that one bad day does not influence your college decision. So that is also one thing that influenced my decision making and got me to NMIMS.
There were 4-5 things that went into consideration. The first is the brand name of the college, or it should be a premier B school. Second would be the location. NMIMS is in the financial capital of India, Mumbai. Third would be the legacy or the kind of alumni that it has produced over the years.
Placements obviously number 1, then the location. Secondly, there is AICC accreditation that NM is undergoing. That was also a motivator for me. Other than that, there is a list of different preference that companies have for B schools. So in that they term, other than the rankings that come out, other than that the companies also have a lot of rankings that way.